got special guests, Aaron Holley and Scott Foster, of course, from the Milton City Council and Milton Rotary. My name is Chase Bryant, and we want to introduce you Aaron Holley. He's going to be running for District 22 House of Delegates.
That's correct.
In 2026. So Aaron, why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Well, my name is Aaron Holley. I'm running for West Virginia House of Delegates for District 22, which is your Milton, Ona, Lesage, and Culloden areas. I've been in the city community of Milton for the last 30 years. Been involved in numerous positions, Little League and so on. Even used to sing country music around these areas back in the day.
Yeah.
Yeah, been a minute.
So I know Little League sports is huge in this area as far as for the kids and the community getting behind it and supporting it. I know you've been heavily involved with it. Can you tell us a little bit about things that you've done over the last few years with that?
Yeah, absolutely. I've been with Milton, Ona Milton Little League. I think it's about 10 years now. My son started there. I was voluntold from the football program to be an announcer. They needed somebody. I went up there and asked them if I can have some fun with it. That's how I live. I like to enjoy life and try to make it big for the kids. So I was playing music and everything. Next week I was told, well, now you're doing it, and it's been ongoing for almost 8 years, I believe. I've got to announce, even at a high school level, I got to do Cabell Midland High School football. You might see me around later this fall doing that as well, maybe. Yeah. But yeah, I'm definitely back with the Little League again this year. I'm excited. It's a pleasure to make every game feel big for those guys. And I know when I was younger and my son was younger, the bigger the moment makes you play harder, and it makes it more fun.
Absolutely. I mean, I know I set up with you in the press box some this season.
Yeah.
And it was fantastic. I mean, with the music, and you had it flowing with the players, and like you said, they feed off that energy.
That's right.
And it's a big moment for them.
Well, it's not just the players, but the crowd,
the fans,
the families,
yes.
the parents,
Yep.
everybody. You know, I've been blessed to got the opportunity to do it, but I get a lot of good feedback too. And sometimes it rains. I play songs about rain, and there's all kinds of things I do. But I just try to make it fun.
Yep.
I mean, life is what it is, and you know, you gotta make the best of it. You gotta make people smile. That's what it's all about.
Yeah, that's awesome. So as a delegate, what is the wish list that you have maybe for the kids in this area?
Well, I don't want to get into too much of it
Right.
with the upcoming election season going on, but I will tell you, my heart is definitely with our youth. Not just from a sports aspect, but a lot of outreach programs, things like that. Our young firefighters, I was able to help in the last election. I lost by 45 votes. But it gave me that fire to come back. But with that being said, I was able to help some of the youth firefighters be able to go to camp and was blessed to see their faces and how much they appreciated that. So it's not just sports, but with me, I am a big sports guy. My son, like I said again, he came up through the sports league here, and you know, I'm looking to broaden that. As from a standpoint of, I would like to see maybe a sports complex in our future. I know surrounding cities have that. Why don't we? So my brain's been turning. I've been working with some people behind the scenes and throwing ideas here and there. And you know, it's money, it's land, and it's different things like that. But the overall part of it is you won't have just a few parents having to go out and rebuild a field every single game, every time it rains or flooding and so on. And it's not just a place for our local youth to play, but it's also a financial standpoint for the city, that if we have this, we can bring people in from other cities and gain profit, along with possibly hotels, businesses, restaurants, and so on. Building up around it, which creates your jobs, creates more money for the city.
It's going to happen. It needs to happen. It's gonna happen.
Definitely needs to happen,
Yep.
for sure.
Yep. I know you were involved in some of the fairs and festivals too. Maybe not face-wise, but behind the scenes. You've been doing some things trying to get that support for those, especially the Cabell County Fair and
Bigger and better this year than ever.
So you want to talk a little bit about?
I'm never one to like really
Yeah.
be that guy,
I got you.
but I have worked with a lot of good people that are involved with the fairs and so on. And since the last election, it's kind of got my name out there more in the public light, not just here locally in Milton, but even as far as Huntington, Barbersville, and so on. And you know, we're all part of Cabell County, so it's you know, reaching out to those people trying to get funds and so on. You know, I work out of town a lot, and my job's pretty stressful sometimes too. But phone calls, I work in the evening sometimes behind the scenes, and I want to make it big again. I remember I used to sing there years ago. It feels like an eternity, like 15, 18 years ago. But I remember there's so many people there that you couldn't even fit them under the tent, you know. And now, you know, it's dwindled away a little bit. I still respect, and I go out to the FFA and all the kids that do their livestock and their
They work hard.
They do. They absolutely do, and they deserve it too, 100%. I know we even got to do a thing for the FFA, which was fun. But you know, I'm trying to help them with my past entertainment experience and stuff. I'd like to see more entertainment, more artists come. So been dropping some names. Also, just been trying to help with funding, because it doesn't just happen.
No, it doesn't. It takes time.
It takes a lot of sponsors, a lot of support, a lot of people. So with that being said, I've been working a little bit behind the scenes, and you know, not so much for this season fair, but I think our next fair, it's only going to progressively get better. And I feel strong to say that.
Good. So, without us talking, why don't you just talk a little bit about yourself and what your hopes and dreams are, and maybe bring us to a close.
Well, again, I'm running for West Virginia House of Delegates in 2026. You'll see a lot more of me. I know I'm already out in the community normally. I like to go out and I help the people that help me. A lot of local restaurants, support Shauna's, Schaefer's. I don't know if we're allowed to drop names, but I'm going to do it anyway. They're great for our community. Luigi's, and even the is it Polo's, I believe?
Yeah,
Polo's ice cream.
cream.
If you haven't been there, go check it out. But yes, as for being out in the community, I'm always out there. I'm trying to help. I always have, long before this politics and stuff ever even was a dream or an idea. And I don't plan on stopping doing that. I plan on continuing to be at the fairs, festivals, every car show, this, that, and everything else. Always helping support Little League and so on. But yeah, I'm running for West Virginia House of Delegates, and I hope 2026 is a little different than it was in 24.
Yeah.
I know, you got anything else for us?
No, I appreciate what you guys do. I know I got to work with you doing this Meet the Delegates thing. So in a weird, awesome light race.
Yeah.
We've been a full circle here, so it's kind of cool being on this show, and I actually appreciate you guys making this happen.
Yeah.
And so,
And I know and Chase and I both have been getting a lot of requests for Miltonian Minutes, whether you're a business or a leader in the community. You know, we'll get to you. We promise. We've got a kind of a list already started, so
awesome.
we're going to make sure we get to you.
Absolutely. Like and share the videos. We want you all to be informed in Milton and the surrounding areas, so please share, and hope you enjoy. We'll see you next time in Milton.
Thank you, Aaron.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you.
Beat your vote, 2026.
2026, West Virginia House of Delegates, Republican card.
Thank you.